Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, hey, my name is Tana and welcome to my circus. Today's video is one that I'm extremely excited about. I'm so excited every time I get to do one of these videos. I'm going to be going over the Jeffree Star Cosmetics summer collection. I got my hands on the Thirsty palette, I got my hands on some lipsticks, all that good stuff, so we're going to go ahead and try out this palette. We're going to try on some of these lipsticks, tell you my thoughts, which I already know they're probably going to be good just because everything that I've gotten so far from him has been amazing. So call me biased, whatever, but he has seriously gotten his eyeshadow formulas down pat. They're amazing, and all that good stuff. If you did click on this video and saw in the title that I am doing a giveaway, I am doing one. So basically what I got my hands on was, you know, the Thirsty palette, a couple lippies, but what I also got was another Thirsty palette. This palette is currently sold out at the moment, so basically you have a chance of getting your hands on the already sold out Thirsty palette because I bought myself two of them, one for me and one for you. So basically, in order to enter to get this Thirsty palette, all you need to do is be subscribed to my channel, follow my Instagram account, which I will have it linked below. It is at TinaJoanneBeauty, and just leave a comment in my comments down below and just let me know that you did those two things. Not gonna make you do anything crazy. I'm not gonna make you repost pictures, things like that. Nobody wants to do that. So just subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. I will be closing the giveaway for this on the 29th, which is on Saturday, and then I will be announcing the winner in my next Sunday's video, and I will also announce the winner down below in the description box, and I will DM the winner as well, let them know that they want it, and you will get your nice little Thirsty palette. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, you know the rules. I will put the rules down below if you want to follow them again. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in to this entire review and tutorial. So if that got you all excited, you can get your hands on a Thirsty palette, or if you want to see if you even want to enter to win it, I don't know why you wouldn't because it's amazing. But basically, this is what the unit carton looks like. It's beautiful, like kind of this little chrome beautiful moment, and it has like the nice little reflective wet droplets on it, and it's nice orange unit carton. So we're gonna go ahead and open this guy up. Basically, when you open it up, it's essentially looking like the same thing, except that it's got this cute little creamsicle theme to it. So the box is meant to look like a creamsicle, and I thought that was very cute. And if we go ahead and open this guy up, so pretty, so pretty. This is what it looks like. Beautiful. You've got all these amazing, beautiful summer colors that are just ready to go on the eye, create a moment. I don't even know what I want to do with it yet. There's so many beautiful colors, and all of these right here are these really nice, beautiful pressed pigments. You know, he didn't actually put his stamp into them just because they're a little bit more, I don't want to say like crumbly, but they're a little bit more, I don't want to say they fall out more, but they're a pressed pigment. It's kind of like the pressed glitters kind of thing like that. So you don't actually go in there with like a brush. You would actually apply these better with a finger. Otherwise, the rest of these are extremely amazing. I know some of you guys get butthurt when I don't do swatches. I'm not going to do finger swatches on it. I don't want to ruin my palette just because I like it. If you guys want to see swatches, there's plenty of other people that do swatches and things like that, but I don't think that doing finger swatches accurately depicts how a palette will do. I will use as many of these colors as possible on my actual eye, but me sitting here and doing really an armful of swatches of these doesn't necessarily depict it. Sometimes things will swatch terribly and they work really good on the eye. Sometimes they swatch amazing and they work like crap on the eye, and it can go either way. So I think the best way for me to really portray this palette is to actually just put it on the eyes and see how it works that way. This guy currently retails for $48, and you get 15 shades, and looks like all these guys are mattes, and then we have our shimmers right in here. So we got about 10 matte shades and 5 of these pressed pigment shimmers. I will kind of stick my finger into one just so you guys can kind of see kind of what these shimmers look like. They're a different formula than what he has done before, but basically if you kind of look at that, they are extremely pigmented, very, very shiny. I'm really excited to actually get my hands on this and use it, especially this one right here, the color Plunge. It's like this nice chocolate color, and I feel like you could just make this amazing kind of like chocolate smoky eye kind of moment. So I might kind of do something like that with a little bit of pops of color. So let's go ahead and try this guy out. So first things first, I'm gonna go in and prep my eye with a little bit of the matte Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Paint Chili. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put this all over the eye. It's a lot lighter than my skin tone. I tend to do this with colors that are bright just because when you have a deeper skin tone, colors tend to get a little bit muddled and kind of get lost in your skin tone. So I'll put down a lighter base. That way we can make the colors pop a little bit better. So I went ahead and zoomed in on my face a little bit for you guys. That way you guys kind of see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right on into some of these colors and make some cool shit kind of happen. I'm gonna take this nice fluffy blending brush, which is a Morphe M535 brush. I'm actually gonna go into this yellow color right here, the color Quench. I'm gonna take that and I'm going to actually build that into the inner corner, like crease of my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and dip into there. No fallout at all really, but we were picking up some nice pigment on the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that and pop that into the inner corner. So this does blend out really well. I will admit, the yellow is a little bit lackluster for me. I expected it to be a little bit more pigmented. I do have other palettes that have yellows that go on me a little bit brighter. You can see that it's there, but I just feel like it's not popping as much as I would like it to. But nonetheless, it blends out very, very well. I just wish that this shade was a little bit brighter, but I know that yellows are extremely difficult to make pop. But I definitely have some other palettes that have some yellows that are a little bit more poppin' than this one. All right, next I'm gonna go into the color Bitch, which is this really bright little, kind of like a nice little pinky orange moment. I can't think of words right now. There's like a word that I'm trying to think of that this is called, but it's a very nice bright color. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into there and I'm gonna put that into the crease right next to that yellow that we put in my eye. So we're gonna go ahead and put that up here. Oh, see, now that's pigment. That's the pigment that I expect out of a Jeffree Star palette. So yes, that's nice, bright, and pigmented, just like I expected. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other side as well. So we're starting off nice, bright, and colorful, but we're gonna go ahead and deepen this up just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Morphe M504 brush, which is like this really big, thick blending brush. I'm going to go into the color Stroke, which is this guy right here on the corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my brush, I'm going to dip into there, and I'm going to kind of nicely tuck that into the crease, just being careful not to completely muddle up, you know, these colors in here. So I'm gonna take that and just kind of bring it into here. So it's like a little bit more like a deeper kind of an orangey color. It looked more brown in the pan than what's going on my eye, but that's okay. And for the last matte that I'm going to try in here, I'm actually going to go into the color Drizzle right here, this really deep chocolate color, and I'm also going to place that all over the lid. I'm going to do that with a Morphe M167 brush, which is this nice dense packing brush. So I'm kind of going for this like tropical smoky eye kind of a look. Alright, next I want to try out one of these crazy shimmer colors. I want to try this color Plunge, which is this like kind of fudge pop kind of color. I'm actually going to go in there with my finger. Feels really nice. That's what it looks like there. It's all very, very nice and shimmery. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the lid just to add some shimmer. I'm gonna try and apply this wet just to see. I am getting a lot of payoff with my finger. I just feel like it could be a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down with some Fix Plus and then try to apply that to the eye with a dense packing brush. So these pressed pigments are actually really cool. They're really pretty, really sparkly. Definitely a different formula than what he has used before. So like there aren't any actual like shimmer shades. Like these are definitely the ones that you want to apply like wet, or you could use it with a glitter glue. I definitely think that this probably would have went down really, really well if I took like some type of like NYX like glitter glue, something like that would have worked amazingly. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more color, and then I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes and put some lashes and that good stuff on. I do want to play with one of these blues down here. I'm going to take this one, Splash. I'm going to take that on a nice little blending brush right here. Very pigmented, and I'm actually going to throw that on my bottom lash line, just so you guys can see all of the colors and all that stuff in this palette. Holy shit, that's pigmented. So the blue is definitely very, very pigmented. That went on very well. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes, throw on some mascara, and I will be right back. And we are back looking like a summer fudgesicle. I love this palette. Everything blended out so well. The colors are super pigmented. I did actually layer a little bit more yellow in here in the inner corner so you can see it. I still think that there are other more pigmented yellows out there, but I'm not gonna knock the entire palette over one color because the other colors that are in here are super pigmented. They're so easy to work with. I am in love with this brown pressed pigment shimmer. It's such a beautiful color. Like, I literally look like a tropical fudgesicle. I look like a fudgesicle in Hawaii. And I love the little wash of blue underneath my eyes just for a little bit more of a pop of color. It's so summer, I'm so here for it, I'm just living. So next things that are in the collection, I will say I did not get my hands on the entire collection just because there's some things that I don't need. I literally own like 90% of what he has put out. But you know, some of the lip colors were a little bit crazy for me, weren't necessarily up my alley as far as, you know, colors that I necessarily like would wear or anything like that, and they're a little bit pricey. They're 18 bucks a piece, so I wasn't going to buy all of them when I was only really interested in 2 or 3 of them. The third one that I really liked was the color Cherry Wet, which was like this nice red color. If you look on his website, this is actually what it looks like. It's a very beautiful like red lip color, but I own so many red lipsticks and colors that are so close to that I just couldn't find it justifiable. But I did get 2, and I am gonna try those guys out for you. I got the colors Coral Fixation as well as Fudge Pop. Not a fan of metallic liquid lipsticks, however the Fudge Pop one kind of intrigued me because it was like a dark metallic, like it was like a chocolatey metallic, so I really wanted to try that one out and see how it worked. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Coral Fixation first, which is supposed to be this really nice bright coral red color. And I did not get any of the lip scrubs either, by the way. I own way too many of his lip scrubs. They're all the same essentially, so if you're into like different flavors, then by all means like pick them up, but I own so many of them that it's getting to the point where it's like low-key like ridiculous. Like, I don't need that many lip scrubs, so I didn't get any. As much as I really wanted like the orange gummy bear one and the pink lemonade, I was like, girl, you need to get through the other 10 that you already have before you start buying more lip scrubs. So had to chill on that, but just in case you do want them, I do vouch for them. They're some of the best lip scrubs that I've ever used in my life. They taste amazing too. They are edible, so they are great. I would definitely pick those up. Those guys retail for $12, so they're pretty affordable in my book. So first we're gonna go in with the color Coral Fixation, this guy right here, which is this beautiful kind of a bright orangey color. So let's go ahead and take this one out and let's try this on the lips. So here is the color Coral Fixation. It is a very, very bright orange coral color. Like, it's low-key like construction zone orange. I'm kind of living for it though. It's a lot brighter than something that I would normally be comfortable wearing. But I think this is a really, really fun color for like summertime. If you have like a nice nude eye and then threw this on, I think that this would actually be really cool. It's a very pretty color, and I think that this would look amazing on girls with deeper to dark skin tones, especially for that nice pop of color in the summertime. Very pretty. Let's go ahead and wipe this one off, and then we're gonna go ahead and try on the Fudge Pop lip color. All right, the next one here is the color Fudge Pop, which is this nice metallic brown lipstick, and it looks like this. So it looks very, very pretty. I'm very intrigued by this color. So let's go ahead and pop this color on and see how it looks. I might like metallics today. This is so cool. All right, and this is the color Fudge Pop. This is actually a really cool metallic. I actually kind of live for this one, and I can see myself wearing this quite a bit this summer. It is like, it's so cool. And if you like your lips together, like the more metallic comes out, and it's kind of like this really, it almost like looks like a Fudge Pop, but then like the metallic kind of like makes your lips look like they're on fire. And I think it's really cool. I'm definitely here for it. Okay. Alright guys, that is it. That is my full overview, tutorial, and look with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette, as well as the 2 liquid lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks are bomb. I definitely recommend picking them up. His lipsticks have always been just good in general. Like, they've never really let me down, and I really like this metallic, and I hate metallic lipsticks, but this is like really cool. Everything just blended to fill. Like, I don't even know how many times I have to say it in all my videos, just because like I'm always really, really impressed with this product. I will be using the hell out of this summer. These colors are amazing. I'm just in love with this just bright orange coral. That's the color I was looking for earlier, coral. I am like in love with this coral color. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to play with the rest of these pressed pigment shades, and it's just so cool because there's so many like things in here that you can just like go in and you can just do like a neutral eye look, but then you can do all these crazy pops of color as well if you want to do that. I am in love. Like this entire, I'm just happy with how this look turned out, and kind of sad that I have nowhere to go today, so like people can't really see it, but I will just look good for my own damn self. So anyways, you guys, that is it. That is my full tutorial on everything that we have here. I definitely recommend picking everything up, and like I said, if you also want to get your hands on the Thirsty palette, I've got 2, so go ahead and enter my giveaway. The rules will be listed down below. Good luck to you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!